Welcome back to video 3 of the National Jelly Roll Day Sew Along with Sunflower Quilts. I'm Jamie, and next you will pick 18 of your jelly roll strips and set aside all of the others. We'll use those for binding later. Now, I cut all of mine like this as I did in the previous video where I stack all of them up and then cut them at one time. But for my demonstration, I just used one jelly roll so you could see it a little bit easier. You will be cutting from each of the 18 jelly roll strips one 2.5 by 12.5 inch piece and one 2.5 by 24.5 inch piece. You start off by cutting the selvage off on one side. Do not have this one double layered as we did in the previous steps. And then cut one 12.5 inch piece. And then I have two different ways of showing you how to cut the larger 24.5 inch piece. The first way of cutting it is by using two separate rulers, whatever size rulers you have on hand that will get you to the size 24.5, which is what is needed. And I'll show you how I lined mine up. The ruler on the right is a 15 inch square. The ruler on the left is a 12.5 inch square. So the one on the left, I lined up at 9.5. And then the one on the right is 15 inches. That's what I needed to make it 24.5 inches. The second way is folding that long piece in half and then using the folded edge, line up your ruler at 12.25, and that will give you 24.5 inches. Reminder, if you're new to quilting, use the lines on your rulers and not the lines on your rotary cutting mat. Those lines can warp, your ruler lines cannot. In total, you should have 18 2.5 by 12.5 inch pieces and 18 2.5 by 24.5 inch pieces. Video number 4 will be up later today.